Recently, I asked you for your questions that you would like to ask the developers of Musketeers directly. Now, I've sent all your questions to them and they've replied. So here's what they had to say. First, we'd like to thank developers of Masketeers Idles Falling for spending their time actually going through all the questions. They have replied with the most common questions, the most questions asked for. If some of them are not featured, don't worry, they have read them, they have fed them back. You can also leave any suggestions of your own in the comments in this video, or you can leave it in their Discord, which I'll link below if you want to ask them any suggestions or any feedback of your own. So the first question you ask, what gave you the idea for Musketeers? Masketeers started with the idea that we're all plagued by different aspects and expectations of society that puts us an immense pressure on people. Sometimes we're unable to gather up the necessary courage to break free from it. All we need is a nudge in the right direction and we'll be able to overcome it. And that's when a musketeer is born. Let's say what, that's a bigger answer than I thought I was going to get for that question. That's very thought after. I thought it would be because they look cool. It was a cool idea, but that's a lot more deeper than I thought it was going to be. The second question that you guys asked was, who's your favorite musketeer? And they replied, this is such a hard question. It's like asking a parent who's their favorite child. Across the team, we have different favorites, and even the artist who conceptualized the characters has their own favorite. They said that all musketeers mean a lot to us as we drew our own little life experiences. We're coming up with the initial character concepts. We wanted to create genuine characters that players could really connect with. So in short, they haven't, well, basically it depends which person you ask to have their own character individually that they probably might like more than others, but I get a strong sense that they love all of them. A lot of thought and love goes into each character. So yeah, I kind of would like to know what the artist that came up to him, what's his or her favorite would have been. But then we asked, will there be an in-game chat clan feature? We are indeed currently exploring the possibility of a guild system. Yes, they listened to your comments, guys. We may consider adding in-game chat along with the guild system as well. It's still in very early stages of development, so there's not much we can say about it yet, as everything is still subject to change. We're aware that our players are very excited about this, and we want to do our best to create a satisfying experience for everyone. That means it's going to take quite some time before it's ready for release. We're excited to reveal more information when the time is right. So basically they are gonna look into it. So there's a strong possibility it will be added, but there's no definite plans yet. So basically watch this space. You also asked, how do I change my musketeer? You can change your musketeer by reaching stage 60 and transcending. We noticed that we're getting a lot of questions about this, so they created a simple video to help make it clearer for players that you can check out. More information and link. They did post this in the Instagram link. I'll provide that link in the description below. And if you're interested, I do also get this a lot in my Discord. I've shown how to do it in my beginner's guide video, but this is a very straightforward clip, so I'll just show it now. So how you change, there's a transcend button. You click transcend and you can have divine transcend or transcend. Normally divine transcend just gives you double arcanas by the use of crystals. Now when you transcend, this is above stage 60 only, you're able to pick a team. That's when you can do it. Now these characters unlock when you reach certain milestones, and you can check your milestones by clicking on the top left icon during gameplay, and it's give you a milestone for each stage you reach. So if you want to know how to unlock those characters, you got to hit certain milestones which is shown on that ladder. But to answer your question, to pick a musketeer, you need to reach stage 60 and then transcend to pick your team, and it must be a team of 4 people. We also ask, will there be any more musketeers coming? We hope to add more musketeers eventually, but not anytime soon, as we're currently prioritizing more new features and improving the core gameplay. So yes, there will be, but I'm guessing not for a few months or even longer. They also asked, where are you based? Now, the headquarters are based in Australia with studios across the world. The most of the creative work for Musketeers happens in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, with the international team of talented developers. We also ask, who are you? App Explore Eye Candy started out in 2011 with a small 4-person studio, which we have since grown substantially and published a number of titles in public and critically acclaimed, such as award-winning Crab War and Alien Hive. I remember Crab War. I was actually going to feature that on my channel when I first did Tap Titans and Hopeless Heroes, but Crab War didn't pick up as much as Tap Titans 2, so that's why it overtook, but that's still an awesome game, so that's where it came from. Cool. What are your plans for this year? Now, our main focus for this year is to expand on the core gameplay so that even more fun and exciting ways to play, such as guild system, which we mentioned is coming, which is good, an extension of the guardian system, that's brand new info, you hear to hear first, exclusive, as well as new gameplay features and different kinds of events. Check out a rated Reddit post for more details. Now, I will provide a link to Reddit post, and I do recommend to follow this because they said they're going to be more upcoming with information and with more information about updates and fixes and new features coming. So they're going to be more informing the community a lot more about all these things happening in the game a lot more this year. It's one of the things they will get really keen to do. So this is why they did this Q&A with the community as a way to start the process for the start of this fresh year, because that's one of the concerns that was from you guys, is there wasn't enough communications. That's one of the big points. So I would recommend to keep an eye out on this Reddit post so that you are informed of the latest information. I will provide videos when all the biggest news or gossip comes out, so you hear it first. So make sure you're followed if you want to be updated, if you can't be bothered to click on the link. But yeah, make sure you're followed. I am already. Do you have an event plan? I forget when Arcana Surge might happen. So basically the events, from my knowledge, happen quite regularly. So that's why one of the questions got asked quite frequently by you guys, which is quite good. They don't have a fixed schedule for events. Only fixed event we currently have is the Orbrel, which happens every Saturday, which starts at 0 UTC. Now, in addition to Orbrel, there's a list of the current events that may happen at any time during the week. So you've got Co Fever, which is double Co rewards, Arcane Surge, which is double Arcana, which is I love, Mask Alteration, which is reroll substats on masks cost 50% less, and Mask Wraith Fever, which double the number of masks wraiths. Now they're always switching it up, so you can get something different each week. In addition to these recurring events, we'll have rare events which happen occasionally, such as fortune cooking events. Now we do announce these on social media, so follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and turn on the post notifications so you don't miss out. Now, the only thing I don't think, like, this is me because it's OCD, but I do think the reoccurring ones, the set ones, should definitely be at set time, set day each week. To have them randomly, you can't really plan. So say if you're not a daily player and you're busy, you're basically, the main one is Arcane Surge because it does double Arcana, which is great for farming and then doing push. So if you're struggling, it's a great time to use that event to farm Arcanas. It's one of the most popular ones. So if you know when that's going to happen, you can plan in advance. If you don't and it's random and you've got to make sure you're following on the socials, I think that's maybe not as good, but that's just my personal opinion. Let me know what you guys think below. And again, your comments matters. They do get feedback to developers, so let me know what you guys think. Again, I also would recommend to follow them on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram for the main reason. Not only do you get announced when these special events happens, but they always do like free tokens and crystals now and again. So I'll give you a very good example. So not only is it good to keep updated when these special events happens, but say for example, like, let's have a look at this one. When was the last one they did? A couple of posts. Say this one which was last week. They did a free gift, so it's free fate tokens. You just click on it, go straight in game, and you get a couple tokens. Another free tokens which was done yesterday, and sometimes there's another one there which was done a bit before. Like pretty much once a week, they're giving away free crystals or free tokens or sort of freebie. And all you do is click on a link, and it takes 2 seconds, and you get that in your account straight away. So very recommended to do so. You also ask, will you be increasing stage cap from 4K? Now, there's no hard stage cap in Musketeers, so you can continue to progress indefinitely. I thought there would be a cap somewhere, but apparently you can keep leveling. So if any of you out there have gone past 4K, let us know. send a screenshot, go to my Discord, and I might do a competition for it to see who's actually reached the highest one. The person who reached the highest one, see if I can give them some sort of reward or flex, because I'll be interested to know what's the highest stage anyone's risen in this game. Anyone past 4K, that'd be absolutely insane. So so now what we're talking about is their milestone rewards. So this milestone caps at 4K when you get to goodies, which I heard a lot of you have reached 4Ks. So they may consider revisiting that in the future after we finish higher priority improvements. So the milestone rewards, they do know about it, and they will look into adding more, but I don't think that many people in general in the whole of the community have reached 4K yet. And so I think they're concentrating, as I mentioned before, on the core gameplay and adding more features to the game. But yeah, let me know if any of you who have passed 4K, send your screenshot on Discord, and we can just do a massive flex and see if I can get you some sort of reward for it. So what's your best musketeer team setup? Now, there's no single best team. You haven't seen my guide then. That's the fun of it. We want our players to enjoy making decisions about what to bring based on the state of your game and resources you have available, as well as your goal for a particular play session. It all depends on your personal taste and play style. We recommend trying out different teams, seeing what works best for you. Don't forget, check out great guides on YouTube and Musketeers Wiki. Now, Musketeers Wiki is a great place as well. I'll link that. But when I say guides on YouTube, yeah, this I'll put a link below for my Musketeers Speed farm build, which generally I should retitle best build, because I use that for pushing as well, so I might retitle that to best build. But that's just my suggestion. As I said, try out your own, but that is my build's a pretty beast. It's a pretty beast build. What is koi? The concept of koi was inspired by koin obori, which is a traditional koi based wind socks that are an ironic part of Children's Day celebration in Japan, which I did not know about. These koinobori pay homage to an ancient legend about a brave little koi who swarmed up the Yellow River and transformed into a dragon. Due to its ability to fight its way up turbulent cascades, the koi fish symbolizes courage and the drive to overcome even the toughest obstacles in order to achieve ambitious goals. In the same way, our koi represents the hopeful wish for the musketeers and everyone who has gone through similar hardships to able to transcend the challenges that you face in life and reach the fullest potential as a person. You can think the koi as the support you need to help you overcome difficulties and progress in a never-ending journey. Wow, that's one way to end in a nutshell, isn't it? That is the most asked questions. Again, thank you so much for Musketeers for the time in this collab and coming back to me with all the questions. If you want to ask any yourself, it's the perfect time to join the community. So you can either join Masketeers Idols Falling. They have their own Discord, which you can have bugs and feedback. So you want to do feedback discussion, click on their link, or you can pop into my Discord and go to Masketeers, and there's general chat, and we hang out with some guides there as well and some news information, so you can hang out on there as well. Apart from that, thank you very much Musketeer devs for spending the time with me to answer that, and thanks for you guys for all your questions. Again, leave them below, they do matter. So if you have liked this, make sure you're subbed and followed, helps out the channel. And I do stream on Twitch every Sundays and Wednesdays, to catch me on there if you want to go through live Q&As. Apart from that, I'll see you all in the next video. Take care, bye.